of the three natures in human: animalhood, humanhood, and divinehood. Once we get rid of the animalhood within us, greed, lust, and all these, what nature keeps for her purpose alone is used. Anger is kept sometime in some people for their protection, but not to hurt anybody. Nature has her own plans, and it must be properly used. Everything has a purpose. There is nothing purposeless in this universe. So, what differentiates us from all the rest of the species, millions of species, and we are aware of one of the planes of existence, a physical plane. There are higher planes and lower planes where innumerable beings are still have life and going on. Bhu bhuva swaha mahajana tapa satya matala vitala sutala talatara rasatala patala. So many planes, 14 planes of existence. And you can tune to any of these. After a little spiritual development, you will have access to higher but not to lower planes. So when you see that we have, otherwise you will not have a taste for spiritual life. You rush into the world and you want to enjoy. But each enjoyment when you catch, it gives suffering and bondage. Looks I am holding something, but it gives pain and suffering alone. When we come to human level, getting rid of that animalhood, we get some peace within, because our consciousness and mind expands. My family, only that was there. Now he looks around. His heart is expanding, just like he used to weep for his own people when they are in difficulties. Now, looking at anybody in suffering, he sheds the tears. Anybody going forward, he wants to help. Just like his children, he wants to grow. This is human level. Divinehood still ahead. So here we find honesty, purity, sacrifice, universal love, all this humility, all this come into picture in human level. Most important is compassion for others, love for others, sacrifice. All these great sattvic qualities will manifest in him. Then he gets peace. But struggling whole life, a person cannot change other persons, because tendencies, the past momentum is dragging everyone in its own direction. After struggling whole life, we cannot transform one person. Even the mother will not be able to, who has given birth to a child, she cannot change his nature, because only 20% of the traits of parents will come in children. 80% is the software he brings from the last life. So that drives. Nothing can be done. 2 years child will stand there and say, he selects what he has to eat. Mother cannot select anymore. How that nature is separating, you see. Mother has a right to give and is blessed to give a birth to a child, but never she can claim it is mine. It is nature's. Nature utilized her to give birth to a child. So now to evolve to divinehood, now you are all at human level, expressing your love for others, mutual love. Wherever there is an opportunity to serve, you rush and serve. All these are human level. And whenever you get time, call on God to transcend the nature. We are divine. Our divinity is hidden behind the only two layers, body and mind. If you can transcend the two, any person, if you can look beyond body and mind, all are divine. Only two, whatever karmas we do, it can stain only body and mind, nothing beyond. A saint and sinner has absolutely no difference if you go there beyond their mind and senses. How we leave that body when we sleep? Totally we are in different dimension, unrelated to body. We don't even know we have left a body and come inside. How nature separates you every day, you see. From there, still deeper. You separate just like you leave the body and come inside, mind and senses. Dream ends. You are in deep sleep. How you separate, you see, layer by layer in the deep sleep. Can you turn in the say, nature is taking you reverse gear? Can you turn inward and go to see the core of your existence? It's called meditation. Meditation is opposite to nature is covering your eyes and taking inside to the blissful state of your own existence, your home, and bringing you back to the waking state and living. If you can turn inward and go, you will get Atma Jnana. Who am I in this body? Till I wake up, I am totally separate and unrelated to body. While waking up, I identify. I total identification. I don't say body is mine. I am body. How that you see? So much in dream, I identify dream body created by my own mind. In deep sleep, there is absence of all things. One thought, one mentation, nothing exists. Deep sleep. And leaving all the three bodies, gross, subtle and causal, sthula, sukshma, karana, he enters his own home. The individual consciousness expands in the universal consciousness, enjoys. Again shrinks back, projects out, because the karmic load is pending. You have to wake up. No pending force can remain unsatisfied. You are forced to come back to waking state. I, mine, ambitions, desires all pull, and nature brings you back again to the waking state. Now from going from the humanhood to divinehood, none of the forces of nature you can oppose, attack, or have victory over. You cannot conquer none of the lust, greed, anger, nothing. You cannot conquer. Try to get rid of anger, you see, simplest. Nothing you can conquer. But you can transcend and go beyond. Transcendence is not suppression. It is nothing is handled, nothing is attacked. Accept and go beyond. Transcending. Transcending is, how do we transcend? Go beyond. Just like a child grows, from childhood to his whole thing, he's holding the toys, he doesn't allow to be touched by anybody. As he grows, he doesn't want the toys anymore. How you see? It has grown beyond. It has grown to the youth level from childhood. It is it is transcending the childhood, going into youth. No more child play. Like that, you have to transcend, go beyond. How to go beyond? We'll have first witness. So slowly come to the witness state, calmly, introspection, self-analysis. Who am I in this body? Self-analysis, introspection. Why did I tell that word? When he told, how did I react? Introspection. What made me to rush into it? Introspection. So we'll try to find out the root, where from it is originating. Just a thought comes in mind, where from it came, how it appeared, where is it? Then we'll try to enter into the mind's realm. Conscious mind, unconscious mind, go beyond the mind. None of the, even psychiatrists or psychologists, they can never enter into the unconscious of others. They can, because mind is watching another mind. Till one turns inward and transcends one's own mind, passing through the mind to the other side, he can never know what is mind, how it works. So there we go, turn, watch. Everything, every thought that appears, without missing anything of this world. You will attend to all your duties of life, eat in the ice cream in the parlor, go to the park and dance, but anchored in divine. Nothing happens. You are anchored in divine. Inner awareness and external awareness separate. Antar prajna, bahir prajna separate. Then what happens, you see? Underwater current, like divine awareness is flowing, and body and mind, you are offered to the world, to work in the world, to serve, to love. There are no conflicts. So this is how we transcend. Finally, a day comes when you see divine everywhere. Just like one mind becomes the whole dream world. Whatever you see in dream, whether it is animal or water or anything you see, it is mind. Mind is standing in the dream world as tiger, as man, as water, as sky. Mind has become everything. So just like that, the whole universe is divine manifestation. Divine has become. Just because you are identifying with body, this world is looking like this. Otherwise, the moment you dissociate from body and look at this world, it is divine. We reach the divine hood.